Hey guys, Jedi Heart 1995 here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. This is going to be a different video. I'm going to show some, people mention in the comments they want to see combos of Vanquish that they might be unfamiliar with. So I wanted to show you guys what I can do. So I'm going to show you the 5 top combos in Vanquish. So this is going to be combo 1. So we're going to get Wazen and we're going to grab Jiaolong here. Once I find it in my deck. Just give me one moment. There we go. So this is if you have Wazen and Jiaolong in hand. So you go normal summon Wazen, use effects to add another Jiaolong, right? The reason why you add another Jiaolong here is so you have 2 fires, right? Then you use Wazen effect to reveal to can't be destroyed by card effects, and then you use effect of Jiaolong to special. So that's your special summon. Then you link off into Walk the Vanquisher. Walk the Vanquisher effect to add Wazen to the hand. This is literally just doing a 2-card combo with Wazen and Jiaolong, and then use effect of Jiaolong to search for Snow Devil. That's the most basic combo for Wazen and Jiaolong. Once I get Snow Devil here. So that's the first basic combo of like Vanquish. I'll show you another one that's a lot of people ask me about. So this one is just with Wazen actually. So Wazen on its own, you normal summon, use effects. You grab Madlov. So this is for rank 4 play. I'll just explain it real quick. The reason why you grab Madlov here, so you can grab a card called Continue. So you link Wazen off here. You summon Walk. Use a Walk effect to special. So you special Madlov. Use the effect to search for Continue. Then continues a quick play spell that can special summon or either add to the hand. So you'll special summon Wazen. And then you'll overlay into any rank 4. So you can go Abyssal, Begusa, or King Dempsey if you didn't have... the reason you can go King Dempsey here is, let's just say instead of opening Wazen and you had Pentera and Madlov only, you can go into the battling box of Dempsey to search for Wazen. So that's one of the other basic combos. So we'll get a hand here, guys. I'll show you another way of playing into boards with Wazen. So let's just give it a good shuffle here, see if we can draw something good here. Honestly, the deck's very good at like building up to things. I guess I would call this video 5 good tips for Vanquish instead of just combos. So we'll just show our hand here. We got Shifter, Summon, Heavy Borger, Drendel, and Wazen, okay? So what you normally do here is you go Wazen effect. If they have Emo response here, let's just say they have Ash, because that's the most common one. It doesn't matter if they have Ash here, because you can go, let's say you got Ash there, right? Let's just say this card's Ash, and you got Ash right here. Alright, let's just go Heavy Borger effect to bounce back. Alright, and then we go Heavy Borger to draw a card, revealing the Shifter. See, the good thing about Shifter and Vanquish is you don't have to drop it straight away. You can wait. So you just draw another card. Doesn't matter if there's another Shifter. I know people will be tilted about that, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just how the game is. Then you can actually wink off the Heavy Borger if you want to, right? You can either wink off Heavy Borger, right? Heavy Borger wink off. You can go effect to add Heavy Borger, and then you could just go Drendel to get Wazen, then change Shifter, or you could hold the Drendel to hold the, you could just set to bait the Drendel, because you don't need another Wazen here, right? You already got it, and you can just hold the Shifter here. But if they do imperm here, because let's say imperm and they see you have a Shifter and they kind of want your Heavy Borger in the grave, that's what you got to be mindful of. Imperm Baylor or Bell is the one that can stop here. But if you want to just play it safe, that's a bit risky, bro. If you want to just play it safe, when you Wazen search, you can just, if you got Ashed here, right? So let's say you got Ashed right here. Okay, and should be at the top of the deck anyway. You still go Heavy Borger, you still draw a card, right? Then you can go Drendel, then Drendel effect. On the activation, then you can go Shifter, then you can change, well not change, sorry, on the next resolution, right, of activate effect to search for another Ryzen, right? You still have 2 Ryzens, well unfortunately it's another shifter, you got Summon Limit here. Well, let's just say that's not Summon Limit, right? Let's just say it's a hand trap, right? You got Ash, and they're still playing under Summon Limit, right? So you could do 2 things here. You can go for Rock play, just give him the heavy Borger, go for Rock. It's not the worst thing in the world, right? You can always summon Ryzen here. The reason you could summon Ryzen here or here, so if you summon Ryzen here, it's actually good because yes, I know you don't get the effect because you've already been Ash, but if you summon a Ryzen here, you got the Fire and Dark, and it actually comes up if they link material here, right? And then let's just say later in the turn you go walk the Vanquish as a summon, right? You can go effect to search. If they like stop it with say another Imperm, since we don't have a bounce, it doesn't really matter because still got 2 Ryzens they have to beat over. And then now there's 2 zones, right guys? There's 2 zones here that they have to avoid, right? And I could just go walk. Let's just say they summon Fenway here. Let's say that's the Fenway in the middle. You go walk effect, summon Ryzen. Okay, they're gonna go effect the Fenway to target that Ryzen. You can do 2 things, right? You can either go effect to search since you already have a Ryzen, or you don't have to use effect of search. You can actually use the effect to destroy it because you get a choice, right? If you want to use the summon effect or not, because it's only on summon effect. And then you can use the Fire and Dark instead. You can say no effect on summon, and then I want to chain to Fenway because you're not chain blocking yourself here because you can't use both effects in the same chain. You have to use one over the other. So that's another way to just out a random Fenway under Shifter, because Shifter can be really bad when you're versing Fenway. So we'll do another test hand. So these are just like things I pick up on the deck. So let's say we get a hand here. Let's just say for example we get uninterrupted, right? Okay, let's just give it a good shuffle. We've got Prosperity, Sacred Soul, Jarl. Okay, so this is a pretty good hand. So we can go 2 ways here, right? We can go Sacred Soul, reveal Ryzen, because we got Jarl in the hand. We can just summon another Jarl and bait it out. So let's say they have no interruption here. You go summon Jarl, then you use effect of Jarl, reveal 2 fires, right? Always remember guys, take your soul at the end phase, you got to bounce that card back if you leave it on the field. So what I normally do is I hold my finger to remember stake your soul on the end phase. I'll try and remember if the Jarwong this Jarwong was gone, like bounced or back to my hand. So I'll go Jarwong effect to grab, you always grab Snow Devil here because you want the advantage because you already got wilds in the hand, right? And we'll say they have no interruptions at all, right? You just normal summon wilds and effects. You can grab 2 cards here. You can even grab Heavy Borger here, or you can grab Madlove. I always grab Heavy Borger here because we've got Prosperity, right? And we can go Heavy Borger, bounce wilds, and we can go effect, burn for 15. So that puts the opponent on 15 now. And then you can burn them again 15 on the opposite turn, and you can go 18 on their turn still, right? I always link away the Borger because I don't have a Dark in hand and I want a Prosperity this turn because you can't use the Dark this turn because I already used the Earth and Fire. But you always want to try and take advantage of Prosperity as much as possible. So you don't activate Prosperity until you already use Heavy Borger to get the full damage. So we'll go, make walk, walk effects, put this back. We can get Prosperity. Let's just say we banish a random 6. So let's say we go and banish. Let's say that's the banish. Top 6, right? Like you can grab Bell here for like hand trap material, or you can grab another Caesar for the Earth. I would grab the Bell here because it's the same thing, right? If you think about it, because I will use Caesar to bounce that. Then I'll use Caesar's other effect to make it reveal. So I'll show you why. So I'll grab Bell here, put these to the bottom. Okay. Then I'll use effect of Caesar to bounce the Jarl, right? Now I'll go to end phase because we're already passing Nibiru here. So if he does Nibiru, I can just change Caesar to make it unaffected, right? So we'll go end phase, right? We'll go seize effect to make yourself unaffected by activated monster effects, activated effects. Then we go affected Jarwon, because Jarwon can trigger at any time if you revealed a monster. So you just summon Jarwon, and obviously, sorry, you set the trap card, obviously. Then on their turn, right, you already got like all the attributes, right? And you got Snow Devil, and you can go Jarwon with search. I normally search a Madolf here because Madolf is just good follow-up. But if they have spells and traps, or I know the matchup already, I'll go for Pantera. It depends on the match, or if I seen him gate 2 or 3. But I always go for Madolf because it's just more. If we already have the Earth, we just need an extra Darky. So this is without even using Snow Devil yet, right? Now let's just say they summon Fenway, because that's their follow-up. Like let's say the Fenway here. You can do two things, right? You can go Seeds of the Pop straight away, or you can go Heavy Borger to bounce this, make him target a rock, so you can special summon Razen. There's a lot of things you can do with like multiple players, right? You can use the rock to literally summon Razen in any like zone that's scary. So let's say they're Fenway, I'll go, well, I don't want to use Caesar yet because Caesar's really good. And let's just say he put it in the zone here for some reason. Like let's just say he put it under this zone. Summon Razen there. Okay, his Fenway has to trigger and target one of these cards, right? 9 times out of 10, if it's a Cashier player, it will target my Razen here, which is a no-no, right? Because I get a free search, or I don't even have to use the search since I have Snow Devil. So I can just go, okay, sure. I'll use effect. I'll use effect of Heavy Borger first to target, because the reason why you want to do a big guy first before using Razen effect, because you want to have the target bounce, and then you want to chain Razen to destroy. So that'd be chaining 3, chaining 2 Heavy Borger to bounce, and then you dodge the Fenway, and now you got Snow Devil for the follow-up. But when you do Snow Devil, make sure your rock dies because it's only Vanquish cards, right? So this is just a little video of me just showing combos to you guys. If you're new to Vanquish guys, make sure you check out my deck profile that I topped with my YCS. Even my old deck profiles are very similar concepts. So we'll do another test hand just so you guys can get an understanding of why I played this version of the deck. Again, some of them it was very good against most decks. That's why I played it. So let's say you get. Okay, let's say you don't get Razen, right? Let's say you open not the best here. Let's say you open Pantera. This happens quite a bit, you know. And let's just say these are not here, right? Let's just say we'll not really drawing the best here. Okay, don't give up hope, right? There's always a way to play through hand. So you can go Pantera to special. You can use this to go walk effect to add Pantera. And since you already have a normal summon, you can normal summon Pantera as protection, right? Or you can just hold it in hand and you just get a free walk. Now let's say you open another level 4. Let's say you open Wiseheart, which is the brick of the deck, right? Because you don't want to open him most of the time. Let's say you only open Pantera and Wiseheart, right? So you can go effective Pantera special, and then you can go normal summon. You can do two things here. You can go overweight for Dempsey. Dempsey's to search for Razen. Or you can just summon Bagusa. Or if you're versing Tears, you can just make Abyssal. So there's a lot of ways to rank 4 here. It's not the worst when you, and remember you got 3 other cards in hand, so it's not the worst thing in the world. You just got to, unfortunately in Yu-Gi-Oh, you just got to utilize every single hand you get sometimes. So you don't always draw Razen, unfortunately, but you always try and get enough, try and stop him from playing so you can get there. So that's kind of the strategy behind Vanquish sometimes. So obviously I opened the Nutty, so this is very good. So you can go a special Fenway. You can probably go friendly effect, honestly, to search. You can probably search another friendly, and you can just change shifter on top of that so you don't get drolled. So you could potentially search for Viasat or another friendly, but I think in this situation, because I have Stake Your Soul, I'll go for Viasat. Then I'll go Stake Your Soul Reveal. And let's just say they do ash that. They ash that. You go normal. If they stop it, let's say they impermed you, ash and then imperm. Now you can go effect special. You can overlay for Bagusa, Abyss, or King. And this is full summons, by the way. This is always full summons. So you really go friendly first. Larsen, if you get stopped, it doesn't even have to be Larsen. It could be like Pantera and Madov too. And even if you get stopped, it's because you have Visor, then you can make a rank 4 easily. So it's not always the worst thing in the world to just sit on a Bagusa or like sit on a card that stops them from like playing. Like even sitting on Dempsey and just getting the Larsen follow-up search isn't the worst thing in the world. And that's playing through 2 hand traps. That's for Imperm and Ash specifically, right? Because they can't affect value or draw you. So it really has to be those 2 cards essentially, or Ghost Mourner for the. I think you wouldn't. No one would Ghost Mourner the friendly. They wouldn't Ghost Mourner that either. So it doesn't make sense for Ghost Mourner to be a thing. So that's how you play through like quite a bit of hand traps, guys. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this small video. I will make another combo video about Tenpai, so stay tuned for that later today. I'm making a couple of videos. But before we go though, I'll do one more test hand just to show you guys that Vanquish still has great hope. It's still a good deck. And let's say you do change your build up and you're playing like going second. Then you can play the same strategy and just do different things. Again, it's the way you build your deck and the way you do your Vanquish. But I'm just giving tips that, let's just say, okay, for example, we've got Larsen, right? And we've got Lock, right? The best thing about Lock and Larsen, and let's just say you do have, because you always have 5 cards at hand, so let's just say you have Ash Blossom and Random Dark, so like let's just say you have a Shifter and you already shifted them in the graveyard. The best thing about Larsen is it can always be an impact. So let's just say they friendly here. You can always impact it. Normally people should summon on top of the Lock so the Lock dies, right? And let's say if it's not friendly, it's like a normal summon monster and they just summon it anywhere else but the Lock, you get free advantage with Larsen because Larsen will pop to destroy all monsters in the column. And not only just do that, it will search on summon. So on summon you use effect to search. So we'll do the searching first. Always remember guys, you can't use both effects at the same time. It has to be separate. Alright, you search for Heavy Borger because you got a Dark, right? And you go effect of Larsen. Pop, right? Pops that. And then on a new chain, you can go Heavy Borger to bounce, right? You go reveal the shifter, draw a card. See the advantage you get from that? You already got a +2 from just one Rock and Larsen, right? And the best thing is, it's like this combo happens so much time if you have Larsen in hand. And the deck isn't so bad sometimes when you don't draw Larsen. Yes, it does hurt, don't get me wrong. There's games where you go, damn, I wish I had Larsen. But there's games where I really have not drawn Larsen at all and I just kind of survived because I had, Heavy Borger with like Madlov or like a Pantera and I had Shifter in hand just to keep drawing out. As long as I got a Dark, it helps with the bricks. Unfortunately with this deck, it kind of bricks quite a bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed my, Vanquish tips. I'm going to call this. At first I was going to call just combos, but I might as well just call it Vanquish tips. For new players or even for older players that know the deck already, maybe you learned something from this deck. Hell, you might even tell me another combo I missed out on. But I do appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you guys drop a like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.